I'm pretty sure I would avoid a catfish scenario.
Yeah, now, knowing what I know now, it's like I know exactly what girls are doing to make them look like something different on
That's
social
a fair
media.
point, though.
But, 2003, I definitely did not know what the hell
that is
they
a
were
fair
doing.
point.
A lot of girls don't look what they look like in the pictures and stuff, so...
That is true. A lot of filters are being used on dating
Yeah.
apps. I think it should actually be a crime
So do I.
to use a face filter on dating
Right.
apps.
Well, doesn't TikTok suggest it now too? So a girl doesn't even have to seek out a filter. It's just right there.
But it says when a filter's being used, on
Yeah.
all the apps.
Yeah.
But a
it
lot of
does.
guys, even the ones who are kind of
It
paying
does.
attention, probably don't know that there's
It'll show you what
video
effect you used.
filters as well. So in
You
general,
can Facetune it.
if you look at a girl's Instagram and it seems like all of her photos have weird effects and shading and everything looks kind of blurry or soft, then you're probably getting duped.
I guess that's kind of similar to what about a guy who's wearing a hat to cover
And
up?
he might
if
be
he's
bald.
Tim
like
Pool.
you?
Oh,
Yes.
that's all over Bumble. And stuff.
Hat and sunglasses, that's the worst.
Holding a fish, usually.
Fish.
Yeah. Or hunting with a deer.
They're
Swipe
always
left.
the baldy.
But that's I
Yeah.
have a hobby. I'm a hunter. That's cool.
And I love masculine
That's
men, but
fine.
I need a guy with long blonde hair past his shoulders.
Yeah.
Long
so-
blonde hair past the
Yeah.
shoulders. Very specific.
She's
Yes,
all about the
because
blonde man.
I'm
bun.
actually pretty biblical and I love Jesus, even though they don't think I do.
Wasn't he an Egyptian?
I mean, I think there's someone for everyone.
Yeah, and
Who's
mine
called
is
to
a
marriage,
long
so
blonde
that's the hope here
man.
for anyone.
But
who's
the
hair past the
sunglasses with
shoulders.
hats on Bumble is just and you know what I also don't like is when they pose with a hot friend.
Wait, do you have
and you're
Bumble
like,
on your phone right now?
I have Hinge.
Can I look at your profile on your phone? I won't show it to the camera. Can I just see it then?
I thought we weren't allowed to use
I
our
literally
phones.
just re-downloaded it the other day.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but
Definitely.
Okay.
it's not horrible, but
It's not. Yeah.
her
She
Wi-Fi
keeps it
has
on
been
the
a little
last
fucked up
slide
when
of
we
her
were
phone, so she
here.
has to swipe 8 times before she gets to it, and then she has to search for it.
Yeah. Okay.
I've never been on Hinge.
You're missing out, Adam.
Yeah,
Good
but
stuff.
you guys were in a relationship before
Yeah,
Hinge
yeah, yeah.
existed. You're lucky.
I was a Tinder guy.
You're lucky.
A little bit of Bumble in there.
I'm convinced that dating apps don't work, so prove me wrong. Okay.
Oh, I love that.
Conservative Christian looking for a life partner. When I need advice, I go to Taylor Swift. That's an L.
Oh my God! You just made a friend.
Yes.
Wait, every single photo here on your dating app is either filter and or makeup.
I don't
Can't wear
think she
makeup.
has
How much makeup?
I don't
filtered
think makeup is
photos.
I
think so.
think
I
makeup's a
don't,
little.
I don't think so.
You brush your hair and put
I
product in
actually
it.
don't.
What's that?
You
I
brush
don't
your
think
hair and put
filter-
product
I
in
just look
it.
them
This
on
is a
my
little maple
Instagram.
syrup.
It's product.
I like to put a little maple syrup. No, I don't put it. I don't put anything in my hair.
Lies.
I just don't shampoo for 3
Yeah, it
weeks.
looks
How
oily
about
then.
that?
I don't
Greasy
even
as
think
fuck.
you have
Are those not good
face
photos?
No, but you do have a filter on every photo, like it's 2013, and you
It's a
just got
filter, but not a
Instagram. That is
face
pretty
filter.
funny.
Yeah.
I don't think
It's
there's
like
anything wrong
it's a
with
filter,
using
but
it.
it's black and
like
white.
a face
Yeah.
filter. Like her face isn't changing. It's just the shade of the
coloring.
picture.
Yeah.
No. Filters are misrepresentation.
she's not using
if you
Face
use
App,
filters on
though.
dating apps, it is haram.
not using Face
It is you are misrepresenting how you look.
Really?
It should not. Yes.
I think your profile's
You need
fine.
to have at least
you.
one photo. No.
I think yours is
One photo.
one of the most real ones.
Yeah.
amongst
I
a
don't think
lot
I
of
look that different.
No, those filters are OD.
No. Needs to be one photo without any makeup or any filters.
Yeah, because having a bunch of crazy filters and Facetune going on your Instagram is one thing, but as soon as you put that on a dating app, it is kind of like,
It's-
I feel
Don't
like on
they
a
link
dating
to
app,
the socials
you should
anyways?
try a little bit harder to be representing what you actually look like. Not that you don't look like those photos, it's just
Yes.
the filters and the Facetune. I don't know.
Let's go.
Well,
Adam.
actually, tell
Let's
me I
fucking
look
go.
All right.
better than what I look like on my dating apps, even though
Wait, what?
these trolls don't believe me.
Do you have a
but
dating
yeah.
app right now? Can I look at yours?
Yeah,
too?
but I'm
Oh.
actually, I have 2 phones and I didn't bring my work phone because my purse is so small today, but I'm kicked off of them on this phone. But I do have Coffee Meets Bagel on this one.
You got banned from the
Okay.
dating apps?
Yeah, you got banned from
Yeah.
What were you doing?
Based.
Promoting my OnlyFans.
I figured
Yep, there you go.
So they
That'll do
blocked
it.
this whole,
That'll
like...
I've heard a lot of girls
yeah,
say they
yeah.
got banned for that.
But I do
That'll
have
do
Coffee Meets Bagel, and I actually
What is
read
that?
it to her. It's a dating app that I wasn't
take a
banned
look at
from
it.
on
I'll
this
take a
one.
Coffee
look.
meets bagel.
I'll
And,
take a look.
I mean,
Okay.
my profile's like a little bit aggressive, but like...
Oh yeah, that's great. I'll read it.
And this was before I had boobs, by the way.
Oh
Yeah,
Made
so
fake
I haven't
boobs.
updated it.
wow, that's a bit misleading.
Well, that is my picture though, but I think you should really read what the profile itself
Maybe
says.
fake breasts are a deal breaker for a guy. Maybe you should. just
Maybe
say
they
it.
are.
Are they
Maybe
a deal
they're
breaker
not.
for
Maybe
you?
I did it for
They are.
myself.
You don't like them?
I'm
I
not
like
a fan.
'em.
Damn.
What if they look really natural?
I'm not
What if they
dating
feel
you,
super
bitch.
soft in your
I
hands?
can tell.
No, but I have plenty of girlfriends where they just look super natural. But if you
I
date-
can usually
I got
tell.
these 6 weeks ago. They haven't even dropped. I can't even
so if
actually
they look
work
natural,
out
you
yet.
don't like them.
What's that?
If they still
Can't even
look
go into a
natural, you don't
hot
like
tub
them?
right
No,
now.
I just don't like it in general. I'm not in favor of plastic surgery in general.
I think you
Okay.
should
So
read
it's
like
the idea
what I
you
wrote.
don't like, not the
though.
appearance.
Both.
Okay.
Both, yeah. And I'm so fervent. I have my nonprofit.
If you lost all
Big
your hair,
labia
would you get a
matter.
hair transplant?
No, I'd probably just go bald. Just
Okay.
I got
bullshit.
2 of them.
You
I'm
say
probably-
it till you've been
Good
there,
investment.
though.
I'm probably only a few years away from that, but so okay, you're a Pilates aficionado. Let's go, Brandon. Okay.
Obviously,
Let's go,
I have to
Brandon.
weed out the
I already
week.
knew that was in there.
I have to weed out the
You
week. I
want a
can't
partner
do
in crime to conquer the world with.
that. Yeah.
Who should pay on the first date? The man. I hate feminism, and I love toxic masculinity.
In parentheses, toxic masculinity.
We are not equals. We are equality.
Equally the same.
Okay. Men and women have opposite strengths and weaknesses, and that's why together we make a whole.
She's really weeding
deep
out all the
profile.
liberals.
I am on
Yeah.
purpose because I'm not
Very-
dating a liberal.
Interest.
for
The
sure.
whatever pod.
Coffee makes bagel.
Let's see. Oh, let me look at the photos. Oh, here's the photos.
Read the rest of it.
What? That's pretty much it.
I think there's 2 other questions that I
whatever.
answered on there.
It's fun.
The one is like, I don't think anything.
Every single photo on here, it's either face filter and or makeup.
And I don't have
You're
even
misrepresenting your physical appearance
boobs. No, I'm not.
on the dating
I
app.
look hotter
But like, how
than-
many girls actually
My
do
hair
that?
is blonder than no. I
Exactly,
look
they
hotter.
should.
That's my dog. This is my dog, dude.
That's a good looking dog.
That's not filtered. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's a little misleading. But
This is not.
She looks like that in person.
not exactly
Yeah,
like
she
that.
looks like this in person. You guys fuck
I
off.
don't have tits and my hair is blonder and longer. This is not face apt. This is with my dog.
But every
This is
single
with my
one of those
dog.
photos is you wearing makeup.
Can I tell you something?
What girls don't wear makeup in their
Yeah.
photos
But you know,
online?
but straight
there should
up,
at least be
straight
one or
up,
two photos
straight up
without
though,
makeup.
I feel like you're gonna hate on me and us and whatever.
Go ahead.
But straight up, when guys meet me in person, they always tell me that I look better than my photos.
Do they want
always.
to fuck you?
Yeah, it's because they're trying to
Yeah,
get
no
laid.
shit. They want to fuck me because I'm hotter
Yeah, of course. they're
in
gonna
real
compliment.
life than in photos.
No, what they're
And
doing
then
is they're
these
lying
trolls.
to you to get laid.
No, they're not.
Well,
No, they're
I mean,
not.
that's kind of what
Bro,
guys
you're
do.
not. You're never gonna tell a girl that you think she's unattractive if you're trying to fuck her.
Yeah, but
I mean, I suppose that some guys might employ that strategy.
why would
Maybe
they
I
want to
should try
fuck
it.
me if I were ugly? I mean, like, I know you
'Cause we're
did
men,
it. I know
yeah.
you used to do it, but
I fucked the
still do
morbidly
it.
obese just because they were there.
I'm not dating that type of people. Like,
Oh yeah, you are. You just don't know. Maybe not morbid, but I went morbid.
You're down for more.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I was just
morbidly
young and
obese.
horny. I just did it. I don't know. It's kind of shameful in retrospect, but I did it.
I know I look better in real life, so I don't have to like worry about
No,
it.
look, you can move however you want. I just think it's, for example, if
This
every
isn't about
single
moving,
photo,
though.
if a guy who was bald, say, if in every single photo he was wearing a hat, I think that would
I
be
look hotter
unfair.
here in real life than this. I haven't even
you?
updated that. Yeah.
That's like
The
Tim
whole
Pool
thing
saying I actually
wanted
look
you
better
to
without the
see
beanie.
Was to read literally like, should your partner share your beliefs? Yes. Mine needs to believe in freedom and MAGA with a American flag. Like, you didn't read the actual part that matters.
I read part of it.
Yeah, but
I
you
think.
only read a little bit of it because you didn't want me to
What?
look good on my dating app.
What are you
You
talking
want me
about?
to
I
look
wasn't
bad
gonna
because you didn't
read-
like my pictures. You didn't like my answers, and my answers
Well, yeah,
are real
that-
as
'cause
shit.
the conversation was
My answers
about.
are real as shit, dude.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you,
The
thank you.
conversation was about we were talking about makeup and plastic surgery.
The only plastic surgery I've ever had are my boobs that I got 6 weeks ago. I haven't
Cool.
had anything else besides for
Sure,
that.
that's great.
And yeah, a lot of my boyfriends didn't want me to have them. And then I decided to just do whatever the fuck I wanted to do and not care about what they thought. And I don't regret it.
Take that,
that's cool.
Brian.
I love them, okay?
All right. Wait. So wait, Lena. We were having a little bit of a back and forth there. You were kind of questioning my take on plastic surgery.
I was just
Which is-
curious
that's
about
fine.
if it
That's
was
totally
like a
fine.
political or like just a belief you had, or if it was like based on the appearance. Because I've seen a lot of really natural looking fake breasts, so that's why I was curious.
I don't think there's.
What if you fall for a girl and her ass looked really real, and then you find out it was fake?
Oh, that
What do you
happened
do
with me
then?
with you.
BBL?
What?
Oh, do you have a BBL?
I have a very subtle BBL, I guess you could say.
She
so
waited
that's why
6 months to tell me.
Yeah, he was like, I have fake hair. I was like, well, I have a fake ass.
And my
So-
jaw dropped. I couldn't believe it. It
So
was-
that's why
it was
I'm
cute.
curious. Like, what if you fell
Yeah.
for her and then you find out?
I mean, how would I? I don't think I
And,
could
like-
fall for a girl without.
I have a
Having
rhinoplasty. What,
explored-
what if you like? Well, she changed her nose. Like, who cares?
Well, I mean, I think there's degrees to plastic surgery.
That's why I'm
Some-
trying to get down to the
Yeah,
core of
yeah,
this.
yeah. Well, I think some procedures are more invasive than others. I think, for example, like if I had to list it out, for example, I think a BBL is much more invasive than lip fillers, for example.
Yeah.
Or
I
like
love
implants
a
are
BBL.
more invasive than lip
But is
fillers
the
or
degree
rhinoplasty.
of like, I don't know, invasiveness on the body, is that why you care, or is it because she's trying to make herself appear more sexy and maybe
Well,
that-
I one from a purely aesthetic, I don't find it attractive.
But I'm saying it because like there are a lot of girls who are like 110 pounds who actually do have BBLs, and you just can't tell.
So,
but
I've
like-
got a good eye for BBLs.
But
I
when you think BBL, you're probably thinking like Nicki Minaj BBL. You're not thinking of like a very subtle appearance.
Sure. Okay, even a subtle one where
Yeah.
it's kind of, yeah, I'm not in favor of it.
But if you fell in love with a girl and then you found out it was fake, would
How
you?
would I? But I would know.
You would
before
not
I-
know. That's what I'm trying to say. There's the
She would.
plastic surgery.
She wouldn't tell me.
Yeah, why would she tell you? Especially in the beginning. I didn't tell him for a long time. I'm just saying, like, the surgery is getting very, very good.
I would have to see an example of one of these realistic.
Okay, I'll show you
Let
like
me-
a million.
What if I was
One
on
of these-
steroids and I never told you? Like
mean,
the
I-
Liver King.
It wouldn't like be a deal breaker for us,
No.
but like,
I just think it's a bit of a red flag. Let me just finish my point. No, that's good for you. Live your life. Just me personally, in terms of my personal preferences, I have a very strong preference for women who don't have any sort of cosmetic surgery.
And that's fair.
And there's
that's
a sliding,
fair. I'm just like,
sliding
you might
scale.
not know. But like,
I mean, fake tits. I've got a good
fake
eye
tits
for
is one
those.
thing, and there's like, you know, you can
And you can
sort of
feel-
it.
you can feel
But there's
it.
a lot of surgeries that you can't tell.
I don't know. It's just like I don't want to date a girl who has acted upon body dysmorphia.
Okay. What is a mommy makeover body dysmorphia?
What do you mean?
Like, you know, you have like a diastasis recti, so all your abs separated, so then you needed a tummy tuck to put them back together.
Oh, but I mean, I'm not familiar with that procedure, but perhaps there's
It's aesthetic still, but it's also like
there might be some functionality there. I don't know, but like let's take a woman who's never had kids.
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't think I would ever date a single mom, so there's that. But
Okay.
it's all right. It's all right, but like okay. Maybe this is going to sound like kind of cringy or simpy or whatever, but I think women are just beautiful as they are, however they've manifested. So I think they're just beautiful without the need to undergo potentially dangerous, expensive, and unnecessary cosmetic surgery. And in my view, I think it actually makes a lot of women look worse. And, you know, obviously I think you should take good care of yourself, fitness, diet, hygiene, etc. But, for example, like, let's say a girl who's just totally flat, had no boobs. I would prefer that than her with like perfect big fake tits. Same
That
with the
used
BBL.
to be me, but you know what? I went 33 years of life like that, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna actually just do what I want to do.
That's
What
that's
if-
I
totally
don't
fine.
regret it.
What if she
And I'm
couldn't
not trying to attract a guy like you, so it doesn't matter.
I'm not saying this to take shots at you. I'm just talking about my preferences.
And I'm talking about mine.
What if she has like breathing problems, so then she had to get like a rhinoplasty?
Well, I think that's actually I have a deviated septum, and I got you know
What if she has a penis and she has to get it removed? And also,
that's a no go.
breast
That's
removed.
that's a strong no go. No, I think functionally, if you're having breathing issues, I think that's totally fine. And if she kind of aesthetically fixes it along the way, fine, whatever. Rhinoplasty isn't a big thing, but like fake tits, BBL, lipo, labiaplasty,
How many girls do you actually know who have labia?
But this is the thing, is because you have many times said that you don't like a big bodybuilder looking ass dude, and you don't like a guy who looks like he puts too much time and effort into his body, which a lot of girls will say that they prefer kind of like a dad bod to a guy who looks like a UFC fighter or a
disgusting.
bodybuilder. Why can't, like, it's kind of almost like the same thing, right? It's like you don't want a guy who looks like he's like spending all this
But I
time
would've put her
beautifying
off
himself. He's kind of saying the same thing. He's not attracted to a girl who's gone through these procedures
But
to look beautiful.
he's
right?
saying he would never be with a girl like that, and he would know right away. Like, if I fell for a guy who had that like 5% body fat steroid look, then I would just be like, all right. Well,
I'm
I
sure
love
deep
this
down
guy.
inside he would probably allow for the chance that it's possible he could fall for a girl.
Yeah,
with fake
I-
tits,
like,
You
right?
would
It's just
never,
not your
you would
preference.
never go for a girl a certain way. Like she would never go for a dwarf. So why can she say she would never want to do that and wanted to get off of the date? And you can say you would never go for a girl that that had surgery, and you can't.
Oh, well, that's
you
just
can't leave the date early. But
she
she's
can do whatever
supposed-
she wants.
I know,
just-
but it's like she
it's
has
not-
her nevers and you have your nevers. So I
What's
don't
it?
understand what like the whole thing is that she left the
Well,
date
it's
early.
just a different assessment of what would
yeah, but
potentially. Hold
but
on.
everyone
Yo,
has their nevers.
Can you stop
everyone has their
interrupting me?
nevers.
Yeah, you gotta chill.
Everyone has their
It's-
nevers.
It's just a difference of what I would view as perhaps doing the polite thing. I think, hey, look, if she doesn't, and I definitely actually see the argument of, hey, if you're just not interested, maybe just cut it short and save both people time. Me personally, in those circumstances, I would just, go have a nice night, go get dinner. But I can also see the other side of it too. But just bringing it back to plastic surgery, I'll take small boobs over fake tits. Even like, for example, lipo. I don't like the lipo belly. I prefer a girl with a little belly fat than perfectly flat lipo belly. I'll take a flat ass over a BBL, and I'll take a small upper lip over lip fillers. I don't know, just
We all got our
not
preferences.
not
Yeah.
into it. I'm not
To
into
each
it.
their own.
But guys having preferences is quite often looked at as if they're being like hateful or negative towards women, whereas women are perfectly safe to say that they hate midgets and they don't want anything to do with a fat
Okay,
guy
I
or
don't
a
hate
short guy,
midgets.
whatever. But like, I don't know. It is kind of like a weird thing that we do where when a guy has a strong preference, it's kind of viewed as like he
I don't
hates
actually
anyone who doesn't fit into that category.
Care. I just wanted to know like the
Yeah.
root of it. Like, what was it? Why was it like you thought less of those women for some reason, or
I mean, it's I think partially an aesthetic thing. I don't think
Yeah,
it.
you're just not attracted to it.
I'm not attracted
Yeah.
to it. I do think
Yeah,
it
really.
can be. I do think it can be a potential indicator of some sort of, not always, but it could be an indicator of, like, I don't want to date a woman who's like deeply insecure to the point where maybe she wants to do it to level up. Who knows what the motivations are? But I do have a suspicion that some component of undergoing these invasive, dangerous plastic surgeries is you're insecure about your physical appearance to some degree, to the point that you're prepared to. Also, I mean, there's if this is someone you want to build a life with. There's certainly an argument to be made. Is this like, if you're going to be sharing your resources, sharing your money, joint bank account, is she going to in 10 years have to redo, because you have to redo the fake breasts, for example. I don't
Yeah.
know what the case is with
It's
BBL.
actually like
you
not
have to you have
that
to
anymore,
redo
though.
it,
You don't have to do it after 10 years. Like you might want to, but you don't have to.
so you
But
can just leave it in. For
I'm not
I
for plastic
I think-
surgery,
Hold on,
by the
just a
way. I
sec,
just had
one sec,
one
one sec,
surgery.
one
Some
sec.
men prefer natural over fake because they want the genes from the mother, and cosmetic surgery is a false perception.
Yeah, that's
I
a
think,
good point.
I think that's a good point. I think if there's something like physically wrong, like a cleft lip, or you
sure.
mentioned like a condition after pregnancy, and there's a correction that needs to take place that involves plastic surgery, it's totally understandable. But generally speaking, I do think body acceptance for bodies that are striving to be healthy and care for themselves is a good thing, because everybody's different, and I think there's someone for everyone that's called to be married the way that they are, provided they're striving to be healthy, sleeping, working out, eating healthy, and things like that. So I think it's a good thing in culture to, not to be judgmental of people that choose that, but it's good to celebrate natural beauty. And I do think that unfortunately today, because of porn in part, and also just, digital media and all this stuff, there are these sort of inflated beauty standards that are not just not realistic, but they're actually not the only kind of beauty. There are all kinds of beauty. And my opinion is that any woman who's seeking to be healthy and personally living a beautiful interior life is beautiful. like she has a unique beauty, and there's someone for her, especially if she's called to marriage. So that's the hope for all of us, you know,
I
regardless of how we
completely
look.
agree. In all of my OnlyFans videos, actually, with my ex, I looked like this. I didn't have my boobs. I just got them, and I didn't FaceTime. I didn't face app or.
And
face
I think
this.
you're more attractive like that than you
Thank
are
you.
now.
And you know what? A lot of my fans said, don't get boobs, don't get boobs. But you know what? I wanted to get them for myself. I'm not going to do it for someone else. It's the only surgery I have. It's the only surgery I'll ever get. But you know what? If you needed a hip replacement or a knee replacement, or you were in some sort of accident, you would get surgery too.
Are
So,
you
like, you can't
comparing-
just be against
Hold on,
surgery.
hold on.
You can't just
Are
be
you-
against surgery, dude.
Well, okay, that's not
But
my
yeah,
position.
I still look hot as fuck without tits. I get it. I just want to do this for myself.
Are you comparing medically indicated corrective surgery to
Well, you're
cosmetic
saying like
plastic
surgery
to
is
fake
this
tits?
big deal, and I'm not pro
When I say
plastic surgery.
I'm talking about
but,
plastic
like
surgery.
most, yeah, I
I
understand
don't.
what you're
I
talking
don't
about.
object to hip replacements.
Yeah, I know, but it's kind of
If
hypocritical
needed.
because
How's it
like,
hip? Well, it's
some-
hypocritical.
so many people that I know actually have had to get surgery for like health reasons, and I only got one surgery in my whole life. A lot of people have had multiple surgeries. A lot of people have broken legs, arms,
chime in
whatever.
here?
Yeah. Let me just address her thing really quick. I'm not opposed to medically indicated surgery, but the fact
At
of the
least
matter.
we can agree that you think I looked hot without tits.
Sure.
We'll just
okay.
agree to disagree.
Stop it. Get some
I
help.
looked hot as fuck without tits. I just wanted them.
Goodness.
Sweet, but okay.
Sweet. Okay.
Why are you comparing like someone who needs to undergo like
There's
that
so many people that have
appendectomy?
had surgeries.
I don't
and
object.
if one
I don't
person
object
wants
to
one
appendectomies.
surgery,
I don't object to appendectomies.
It's like not a big deal if someone wants one surgery.
There's
dude.
he's just
There's
saying
a-
that there's a difference between like a
Do you-
life-saving surgery and like a
I'm not
surgery
pro
that's, like-
surgeries.
But basically,
I'm just
she got one surgery,
got
but
one-
she could have got a lot of surgeries, so her ratio is really good.
right.
True.
All right.
And I could have got a lot of surgeries because I was in a
I chime
car
in?
accident.
yes, go ahead.
All right. All